I just realized my frickin' microphone wasn't on the right setting. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys can hear me now. And I hope the stream's coming in clear. I haven't streamed in a while as well, so my apologies. Just sending notifications out to other places as well. Just give me a moment. Okay. Sorry, I'm not very talkative right now. I got like a bunch of different things. Hi, faceless. You didn't have to break the door. Jesus. Anyway. Oh yeah. Okay. Making sure. Okay, yeah, everything seems to be alright. Hopefully today's stream goes well. I probably should have brought, like, some water with me or something, but I don't know. Daring times call for daring measures. Yeah, you heard me. Anyway, I think we've waited for long enough. I guess you can get started in 3, 2, 1. Howdy everybody, the name's James Jim Johnson of the YWL. You are watching YWL Saturday Night Meltdown. We apologize for not streaming in a long while, but we're here today. And we're hopefully going to be giving you quite the show. We have 2 title matches in the show tonight, so we're hoping this makes up for the lack of content that we've been giving lately. Oh well. Let's get started. This is going to be an interesting match, though. And here comes Fiorina walking down and... Oh my god! Wait, that's Dakota Rebel! Dakota Rebel, the Queen of the Empire Champion, attacking Fiorina! As some of you may not have known, Fiorina recently ambushed Dakota Rebel after she had won her match some time ago at the last YWL Saturday Night Meltdown. And look at this! Oh, looks like they're fighting outside the ring, or were. Fiorina tosses Tempest Shadow back into the ring, and now the two of them are fighting, and the match has started. And here we go. Fiorina just going straight for the attack on the Tempest Shadow. She's fired up now, in some cases, the literal sense. Fiorina, former YWL Queen of the Empire Champion, as some of you may have known, losing it to Dakota Rebel back at YWL. Can't remember which was the show. WrestleCade, I believe it was. And it looks, and a few weeks ago, Fiorina made her feelings known by attacking Dakota Rebel after her match. And Tempest Shadow now looking to get back on the aggression onto Fiorina. Ooh. Like sweep. These two are just trying to kill each other, like goddamn. And Tempest couldn't knock down Fiorina. She's mad, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this agility! Fiorina with the Hurricane Rana. And a leg sweep connects. And look at this. Oh, Fiorina's got Tempest Shadow by the throat, and there's a choke slam. And uh-oh, look at this. Oh, sky high! Tempest Shadow gets slammed down right onto the mat, and Fiorina only getting the 2 out of that. And oh, Tempest with the spear! You gotta imagine this as well. If Tempest Shadow secures a win against Fiorina here tonight, she may be able to gain an opportunity in the future for a YWL Queen of the Empire Championship match. Tempest Shadow has been a featured wrestler here in the YWL for a good moment, a 2-time YWL Iron Women's Champion. And she's made her mark known, going up against some of the biggest names in YWL history. Fiorina only debuting a few months back here in the YWL and already capturing YWL's top prize. And again, there's the sky high. And only getting a 2 yet again. Only kick out of 2. And Tempest Shadow stomping on the hand yet again. And look at this, the strength, and oh, gut-wrench into a sit-out powerbomb. And ooh, running neck breaker. Tempest Shadow trying to get the aggression onto Fierno, but Fierno showing some resilience of her own. And Fierno going for a pin. 1, 2. Tempest with the only kicking out of 2. Oh, there's probably going to be, there's bound to be some maybe. Just gotta give it a little bit. Fierno kicking Tempest away. And ooh, stomp on the arm. And already Fierno getting back on the aggression. And Fierno looking to try to go for another choke slam. Oh, onto the hard steel floor. And shoulder tackle right after. Oh, poor Tempest. And Tempest sending Fierno back into the ring and following shortly after. And Tempest going to go straight for a pin. But not even a 1, and Fierno... Oh, look at this, going for something here, but oof. Fierno gets out of it relatively quickly. And going for a pin again. 1, 2, and ooh. Fierno with the win. And here is your winner, Fierno. And look, there's Tempest, or there's Dakota Rebel. Not Tempest. There's Dakota and Fierno walking back up. Looks like Dakota wants some more, egging Fierno on. This is not just a rivalry. This is personal for Fierno. Fierno was the YWL Queen of the Empire champion, and to have her title taken away from her, you gotta imagine there's got to be some problems between these two. These two are slugging it out yet again. Jeez. This is going to go, this is going crazy. Fierno wants her title back. Moving on to the next match. This is going to be interesting. Here we go. We got Gage Prime, the YWL men's level up winner, meaning he has an opportunity to cash in for the chance at the YWL World Heavyweight Championship anytime he wants. I'm sure, Mark. And there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approach the ring first from an undisclosed laboratory. This is the YWL Men's Level Up winner and the cybernetic superhuman, Gage! Gage Prime! Oh, my throat. I probably should have gotten water. Sorry. And here comes his his opponent, a returning Zelanx. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from the Golden City, this is the Golden Scorpion, Zelanx! So Lanks hasn't been featured in wrestling programming in a long while, taking hiatus, but now deciding to make his mark and return to the YWL this time. Looking to try to start somewhere, I guess. And here we go. And no, looks like Gage Prime was a little bit cocky there for a moment. But looks like cockiness is about to change. And here we go. These two slugging it out here tonight. They probably should. You know what? I'll be right back. We're gonna go get some water. Alright. Alright. Back in with some water. Oh, looks like we're going for roll-ups here. Gage Prime and Zalanks just showing off what they can do. And, oh, look at this. We got a chop off. Gage Prime just unleashing strikes like crazy. Ooh, and oh, look at this! Here we go! They're fighting like crazy! It's the Lynx. Oh, look at this, going for a furious strikes! And, oh, Meteora! Look at, catching the leg, but a kick to the head from Zalanks. And look at this sunset flip powerbomb onto the hard steel floor. Ouch. And Zalanks tossing Gage back into the ring. And look at this. Oh, springboard into a spinning kick. Gage, again, the nicknamed Cybernetic Superhuman for a reason. And looking for a super black spot. Zalanks gets out of it and gets Gage into the corner. And look at this. Sending Gage up onto the top rope. And a running knee right to the side of the head. Going for that running Meteora again. Uh-oh. Look at this. Oh, Golden Stinger! Right on to Gage. Gage might be out cold, never mind. It's Lynx. You can imagine that he has a lot to prove here. well, just trying to humiliate Gage Prime. Like, as I said, you gotta imagine Zelenks probably has quite a bit to prove here, knowing that this is his first run back in so long. And jeez, Gage is not looking too good right now. Figure out how Zelenks has just been overwhelming. Ooh. Gage since the opening bell, and looks like Gage Prime is finally deciding to get some offense in. Misses the mark on that entirely. And look at this. Ooh, body slam. And look at this. Gage is trying to get out of his grip now. Irish whip. And a super kick. Gage now is looking to get back on the offense. And what a suplex. And going in for another one. And third, hits it. Going for a pin. 1, 2, and Zelenks kicks out at 2. Picking up Zelenks here. Uh-oh. Spinning on Prettier! Going for a pin. 1, 2, and Zelenks kicks out yet again. And Gage is wondering what he's got to do to put him down. Going to pick him up, and look at this. Oh, Fisherman Buster! Measuring Zelenks, going to try to go for it again. Going for that spinning on Prettier. Hits it! 1, 2... and Gage Prime somehow picks up the win. What a battle. Zelenks might not have been able to come out the winner, but he sure as hell put up a fight for Gage Prime here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these hard, vicious strikes. I thought it would have been over after that golden stinger. I'm not going to sugarcoat it on that. But Gage Prime managed to pick it up after the final spinning unprettier. I gotta figure out what he calls that. Like, I don't even know if there is a name for it. Once he hit that, it was all over. Well, the second time, anyway. Probably, Mark, probably. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Gage Prime! What a win. This upstart is looking to try to make his name known. It's only a matter of if he'll be able to make it walk out one day as world champion that we got out of wonder. Moving on to the next match, though, we are in super heavyweight territory. We got these 4 big men standing in the ring here tonight. Here comes one of the 4. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a fatal 4-way super heavyweight bout scheduled for one fall. Approach of the ring first, standing over 7 feet tall, from parts unknown, he is the hockey mask wearing psycho. All will suffer at the hands of Doomsday! Doomsday, a former 3-time YWL World Champion. He has history with this company, as well as the history with one of the participants in this match. Comes the next participant. The next participant in this match, also from parts unknown, this is the YWL Over the Limit Champion, Manface! Doomsday chokeslammed Manface a few weeks back after Manface had won his match against Big Boy Brutus. It looks like he's making his intentions clear. He wants back at Manface after all these years of that one match haunting him back at 2018 when Manface and Doomsday fought for the XPWL International Championship. And moving on to this participant here. Ladies and gentlemen, the next participant in this match, built from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, this is Andre Laurent. Andre Laurent walking down the aisle. He's also a newcomer here in the YWL, built from Maryville, Quebec, Canada. So, another French Canadian, just like Francois and Louis of the Ryujo brothers, who aren't here tonight. Well, let's hope he actually will get a win here against 3 of the most dangerous big men in history. Not just YWL history, but XBWL and even ACW. Well, for the last participant in this match anyway. The other 3 I don't think have ever participated in ACW before. I know Andre hasn't. Showing off his muscular physique to the YWL audience. Let's see. Let's bring out the final participant in this match, a former YWL and Flight and World Heavyweight Champion. As well as a former XBWL Super Heavyweight and World Champion. Man. Ladies and gentlemen, the final participant in this match, from Chroma City, This is the Walking Apocalypse! Apocalypse, one of the most dangerous big men in history, coming from the YWL. Making his mark in XBWL, not only with a YWL guest match that he was a part of at Worlds Collide, but in his XBWL debut, Apocalypse F5, big tank and toss, face first into a ladder and won. Being on par with Rob when he Iron Claw slammed Violence in an XBWL show way back when in 2018. But now we got 4 of these men in the ring here tonight. Which one of them will walk out winner of this match? And immediately, Manface and Doomsday are not interested in fighting each other right now. No, they just want to get some piece of the other action. Manface going after Apocalypse. Well, Andre Laurent, was going after Doomsday, but now going after Manface. Everybody's going at each other. Apocalypse and Doomsday going at each other. I know these two have had some back and forth matches before in the past. And Manface taking Andre right over to the corner. Face first onto the top rope. And here they are. These two looking to try to pick each other apart here tonight before a future matchup comes in. Again, as I stated before, Apocalypse and Manface have fought each other before in one of the most brutal XBWL matches in the first ever Thanksgiving of Pain back in 2018. Manface and Doomsday were fighting for the then vacant XBWL International Championship, because the XBWL International title being vacant because of the frickin' because one of the participants was unable to defend it because they were afraid that he might sell it for something. But now it looks like Doomsday is trying to get back at Manface for when they lost, for when he lost that match, because he lost when Manface superplexed him into the ring and broke the ring apart. And Doomsday and Manface really going at each other. Andre is just making sure that he's able to take out, hoping to take out Apocalypse. And everybody's just all over the place here, man. And Doomsday is just trying to bust open Apocalypse. And Andre just tosses Doomsday to the other side of the ring. There's a forearm to Manface too. And right onto the freaking trash can. And Doomsday gets another one. Oh, Manface runs down Apocalypse. These 4 are just brutalizing each other. Manface now turning his attention back to Andre. Doomsday turning his attention back to Apocalypse, and there's a double-handed choke slam. And going for the regular choke slam. Doomsday going for a pin, but Andre stops it. And Apocalypse takes out Andre along the way. Into the corner. And look at this. Apocalypse. Super choke slam into the ring. And Manface stops that. And, oh, shock treatment! And Manface ducks right underneath the from the trash can being tossed in his face. And uh-oh, he is not happy with Apocalypse here. Going for the shoulder powerbomb! Doomsday stops the count and attacks Andre and gives a big boot to Manface. Doomsday is very, very angry right now. Look at this. Uh-oh. Being tossed to the other side of the ring. And Apocalypse hits Manface with the chair and Andre as well. Going for a pin. One. Only a one. Everybody is just all over the place. And what an elbow from Andre. Andre finally getting some moves in. And looks like he's going after Manface. Oh! And, oh, big boot from Apocalypse. And uh-oh, Apocalypse going for the F10. Oh! And using the sledgehammer, Doomsday stops the count. Oh, and tosses Doomsday. And then tosses Apocalypse. Andre is getting very angry very fast. Look at this. Uh-oh. Oh! Yokosaka DDT. Apocalypse and Andre now going at each other. Uh-oh. Apocalypse going for the Chaos Driver! And Doomsday again stopping the count. And getting out of whatever it is. Excuse me. Whatever it is Manface was gonna do. Any hiccups. For an Irish whip, and oh, Doomsday collides with the referee. Uh-oh. Spinning chokeslam from Apocalypse. Here comes Doomsday, grabbing Apocalypse by the throat and just... Oof. Apocalypse is not looking too good. Doomsday takes him out. And Andre going for... Well, looks like he was going for a powerbomb. Looks like he's sending him face first right onto the top turnbuckle. And Apocalypse going for the F10 again, and his arms just got caught right onto the top rope. Or not the top rope, the second rope. And didn't even feel the... Didn't feel the sledgehammer, but he did feel that. Manface just running over Doomsday. Doomsday and Manface now the only ones in the ring, and Doomsday got busted open. And Snake Eyes right onto the ring apron. Listen, when there's blood involved and Doomsday's the one bleeding, I don't think anybody's going to be walking out alive. Oh, Manface using the table as a weapon. Then again, you can probably also say that statement to a lot of other people here. Oh! Express Michinoku driver. And Doomsday getting it back on the ring with Andre. Uh-oh. Look at this. Going for it. Up, over, and down! Jackhammer slam. 1, 2, 3, and Doomsday wins it. What a battle! Doomsday managing to pick up the win with the up, over, and down. Jackhammer slam. Nevertheless, all of these participants really brought their A game in this match. Everybody is bruised and some people are bleeding. Look at this shock treatment from Manface onto Doomsday. You gotta imagine if Doomsday had pinned Manface in this match, he probably would have had an even higher consequence, or not consequence, a higher bragging right, I guess, and say that he pinned the champion, so he gets an automatic chance at going after the YWL Over the Limit Championship. We might just have to set these two into a match between each other at the end of the day. The rematch, 8 years in the making. That would be a heck of a bout. Here is your winner, Doomsday! Doomsday making his name well known here tonight and making it very clear he wants a championship. We're on to the next match. This could be very interesting. This is happening here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, after the Pretty Cannons managed to make their YWL debut here a few weeks back. They made their names well known by attacking the Galglass brothers, Tom and Jack. These two teams have been at each other's throats for a good while now. And here they are. Dear God. The fact they're even here to begin with. This is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a tag team match. Approach the ring first, making their YWL tag team debut. From the Vegas Strip and San Jose, California, respectively, they are Pretty Boy Marty Rhodes, the ladies' favorite dick Richard Cannon. They are the Pretty Cannons. These two looking to try to get some payback, and I should mention this is technically Marty's debut. Richard Cannon's a former YWL Flight of Domination champion in this company. And here come their opponents. Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents from Glasgow, Scotland. They are Jack McQuinn and Tom O'Malley, and they are the Galglass Brothers. Tom O'Malley and Jack McQuinn, the current XPWL Tag Team Champions, and going on right now, looking to defend their titles at XPWL, Grab for Glory, and also former YWL Tag Team Champions at that. Currently the longest reigning XPWL Tag Team Champions. These guys have made their mark known. Jack and Tom showing why they are as ruthless and aggressive as they are. And they showed it, again, that's the Pretty Cannon some time ago. And that's why we're having this, why they invaded YWL to begin with, and are having this match. Richard Cannon and Marty Rhodes look to try to get a chance here into the YWL just so they can have this opportunity to fight the Gallaglass brothers after they attacked them in the parking lot some time ago. There's a pump handle slam. And Richard going for an Irish whip right into the corner, looking to try to get some tag team action with Marty. And here we go. Look at this. Launched right into the corner, and Jack is down. Hang on. And whoa, springboard drop kick. Right back. There's the tag. Sorry, I'm back. I had cat issues. And look at this. Ooh! And just in time to see Jack McQuinn give a big boot to Richard Cannon. Here's Whip right in the corner. And oh, look at this, beating the hell out of Richard right into the corner. And I think he just got busted open. And look at this, Tom O'Malley, running knee. And look at this, oh, face plant right in the middle of the ring. Something got caught in my throat for some reason. Now Marty getting back in the ring, looking to try to take out Tom himself. And tried to Irish whip him right into the corner, but got hit right into the referee. And, uh-oh. Look at this! Oh, no! is this? Marty Rhodes just face planting Tom O'Malley in the frickin' mat. Misses the drop kick there. And yes, I will admit Mark, Richard, and Marty are an impressive tag team in themselves. They are former XPWL tag team champions for a reason, and launching Marty Rhodes right in the corner. Look at this. Slamming him down right onto the mat. And wrenching the arm. Oh! And Jack McQuinn got busted open and a face plant from Marty. Well, Connor does have a match later tonight. Oh, brainbuster! And a splash right onto Marty. Marty is a little bit in trouble. Jack McQuinn, cross body from the second rope. You can imagine what else this could do for a win in from Marty Rhodes and Richard Cannon if they get a win over Tom and Jack here tonight. And body slam. Kick to the top of the noggin right after. Now Marty getting Jack into the corner. Looks like we're getting some double team action. And a boot to the face from Richard Cannon. And falling fist drop. These two, Marty and Richard know Jack and Tom pretty well at this rate, so they know what they're like. They gotta be just as aggressive as them. And speaking of aggression, look at that choke slam. Irish whip right into the corner and makes the tag to Tom. Uh-oh. Look at this. Jack going for the running knee and into a flapjack from Tom O'Malley. 1, 2, and only a 2. Marty Rhodes stopping the count. Irish whip and a spear right after. And Richard Cannon getting out of whatever it is that Tom was going to try to do. And Tom with the hip toss right after. And Marty Rhodes gets tagged back in. Uh-oh. Inverted reverse DDT. And Marty, what's he going for here? Oh, implant DDT! And here comes Tom stopping the count. Jack going for a pin on Marty. I just realized Richard Cannon is just standing there. Why is he just standing there? going on here? Sliding forearm! Let's go 1, 2, and Marty kicks out at 2. Is there something I'm missing here? Ooh, Marty is just basically going for a one-on-2 match. And Marty getting out of the ring. And face plant! And taking out the Galglass brothers by himself. Well, let me do something here. Okay, there we go. I had to fix that for a moment, my apologies. And oh! DDT onto the hardwood floor, hard steel floor! I think his AI broke or something. I don't know, game's being weird. And look at this springboard drop kick. And going for a pin here. 1, 2, and what? What the hell? Oh! Here are your winners, the Pretty Cannons. Marty just basically single-handedly picked up the win for the Pretty Cannons, and now they're beating the crap out of the Galglass brothers. Well, I wouldn't say single-handedly, not until right at, not until like the last little bit of the match. That was not what I was expecting. Moving on to the next match, though. And here comes, and we have an interesting bout. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approach the ring first. From Bay City, Michigan, this is the Michigan Badass, Sadie Crusher! One half of the Crusher twins with Ray, her sister, who's also going to be in action later tonight, and Sadie Crusher, another former YWL Queen of the Empire champion. Now we're going up against, now she's going up against this particular opponent. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, the next participant in this match. From San Jose, Costa Rica, she is the reigning YWL Women's Level Up winner, Aileen La Bieza. Aileen La Bieza, the sister of one of YWL's originals, host Maria Fernando, who is also a former YWL Women's International Champion. My brain can speak. And Aileen actually has her own credentials. She's actually been in the YWL before, and she has won the YWL Iron Women's Championship before in the past. And now she's going up against one of the harder hitting wrestlers here in the YWL, here in the women's division. And look at this. Whoa, misses completely with that springboard. And Sadie taking advantage of it. Missing the elbow, though. Eileen Labieza managing to make her in-ring return some time ago at YWL, back at YWL WrestleCade when she won the women's Level Up contract against the other 7 women in that match. Well, it looks like we're getting some technical wrestling. Sadie Crusher, a bit of an amateur wrestler herself, and Eileen, well, not really that much of a technical wrestler. She does have technical capabilities. And Sadie and Eileen just showing them off a little bit. And wrenching in on that arm. Oh, leg trip. Eileen's not gonna like that. And Sadie pushing Eileen right into the corner. And, oh, cheap shot! Sadie, oh, gets a chop to the chest. Sadie, not exactly a Satan herself. Elbow after that clothesline. She's looking to try to humiliate Eileen. For a headlock. And Eileen pushes her off. Ducks underneath. Jumps over. And oh, what a back elbow! And a springboard moonsault right after. For an Irish whip now, right into the corner. Uh-oh, look at this. Sadie going for a bulldog and busting open Eileen. Going for a pin though, Sadie. Only getting a 2. Sadie Crusher, you also got to understand that she's looking to try to get back at the Queen of the Empire title bout after losing it to Fierno. Of course, she tried to get back the title, but in a triple threat match against Fierno and Dakota. Eileen with a knee up. Look at this, wrenching in on the arm. It's got him looking for a submission hold. And look at this, Eileen trying to measure Sadie Crusher, and went for a drop kick, but Sadie got out of the way. Drop kick from Sadie though. And look at this. What a back body drop. And Eileen with Eileen trying to take out Sadie, and what the hell? Look at this! And it's got a submission hold in, but Sadie is not tapping out. To the side of the head though. Sadie is not feeling too kind about that. Look at this, Irish whip. And a clothesline again from Sadie Crusher. And Sadie gonna try to go flying and flying shoulder tackle onto Eileen. That's gotta hurt. Eileen kicks out at 2, though. Catching the foot. And look at this. Eileen going for a German suplex onto Sadie. What's she trying to do here? Clothesline. Another clothesline. Grabs her leg and trips her over. Eileen trying to get a bit of momentum back now. And don't know what she was trying to do there. Eileen now gonna try to wrench in on the arm. And takes her out. Look at this, Eileen going for another drop kick to the side of the head, and this time it connects. And going for a pin shortly after. 1, 2, and only a 2. And Eileen trying to take it to the Sadie Crusher. Sadie now getting back into the ring. I think she's a little bit pissed off. And uh-oh, look at this! Oh, the message! Message sent! And Eileen gets the win! Oh, poor Sadie. Things are not looking up for her very well. And here's the bulldog that thought that made Eileen bust open some blood, but unfortunately that wasn't over. And Sadie, look at this flying shoulder tackle. And here's the comeback from Eileen. Eileen just using enough momentum to be able to pick up some steam. I wonder if her head was okay after this drop kick, though. Eileen is very vicious with those drop kicks, I know that much. And this is what ends the match. What a finish and what a match between these two ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Eileen La Pieza. Eileen trying to make her name known as she wants to win the YWL, Queen of the Empire Championship in the near future. It's only a matter of when at this rate. Ain't that true, Bruce? Moving on to the next match, let's see what this one is. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. We got a Flight of Domination Championship match here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and it's between two former tag team partners. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the YWL Flight of Domination Championship. This is going to be very interesting. And here comes the Drifter making his in-ring return. After a long hiatus, a former XPWL and YWL Cruiserweight Champion, as well as a former YWL Over the Limit Champion in his own right. And yes, we did have the fucking Cruiserweight title here for a while, but that was a long time ago. Now it's just the Over the Limit Championship. Of course, Kid-O going on, breaking up after some time ago. Buddy being the first one to break away from the group and find his own identity as the Drifter, winning the winning the XPWL Men's Grab for Glory ladder match to get a future XPWL World Championship opportunity. And while he was unable to capture the title, he still made a mark on everybody, made an impression on anybody when he bulked up and managed to show everybody why he was meant to be taken seriously now. And this guy, there are so many things that I gotta say about him, but I'm keeping them to myself. All I'm gonna say is, yes, he's an accomplished wrestler now, but Ace is just so unbearably annoying. Managing to capture the YWL Flight of Domination Championship after defeating Fickle the Carnivorous Clown a few months ago back at YWL WrestleCade. Still the biggest surprise that ever happened in YWL history. Just saying it right there, right now. And it looks like we're going to be getting a very personal match between these two, though. Ace and Buddy being two of the most successful wrestlers to break away from Kid-O ever since the group disappeared. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger. From Canada, he is the Drifter, Buddy Goodfellow. And his opponent, the champion, also from Canada, he is the reigning YWL Flight of Domination Champion. This is the Honking Tonk Ace Manners. I think Buddy's extremely resentful of Ace because while Buddy built himself up since they broke up, Ace eased his way to the top. I would imagine in some way, yeah. Ace and Buddy gotta have... Buddy has to have some kind of resentful nature towards Ace at this rate. Okay, maybe that as well, Bruce. Maybe that as well. And it looks like Buddy's already going up in the offensive on the Ace. He is not interested in just duking it out in some technical wrestling holds. And look at the strength! Wait, a roll up from Ace, and a roll up from Buddy now. Buddy was trying to get Ace right into the corner, but couldn't. And over the top rope goes Ace. Or Buddy, I mean. Ooh, knee. I'm going for a fish drop right after. And, ooh, waist slam. Ace now already getting on more of the offense onto Buddy. Buddy is a little bit in trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like he's trying to get back at him. And right into the steel steps. Ooh. Well, Ace managing to reset the count. That's good. It would have sucked if this ended in a no contest. And Buddy sending Ace back into the ring. And look at this. Ooh, what a punch to the face from Ace, and Buddy's down, going for a pin. Only a 1, though. I'm not saying that. And, ooh, knee to the face, though. Ace is just getting onto the upper aggression onto Buddy, and Buddy is not taking too kindly to this. And look at this monkey flip! And Ace pushing Buddy away. Going for an Irish whip, though. Ducks underneath. And back body drop. Going for another pin. And Buddy kicks out again. Wait, look at this. Uh-oh. Gotch pile driver! Uh-oh. Buddy gonna try to go for the DDT, but... 1. Only a 1, but Ace countered into a Northern Lights suplex. And Ace is not too happy about that. Oh, rake in the eyes. Over the top rope goes Buddy. And what the hell? Uh-oh. Mind your manners! 1, 2, and Buddy kicks out at 2. And uh-oh, going for a fist drop, but missed entirely. And, suplex. And, whoa, what the hell was he trying to do there? Buddy, I think, going for a middle rope slingshot of some kind, but it didn't work out. Ace got out of the way and turned it into an inverted reverse DDT. Buddy, I think he's going to try to go for it again. And hits it! What a spear! And elbow drop! 1, 2, and Ace managing to kick out. Buddy a little irritated. Kick to the top of the noggin. And, ooh, gut wrench. Right, knee to the midsection. And Ace is just staring down Buddy right now. Buddy is a little bit in trouble. Look at this. What's Ace trying to do here? Oh! Buddy gets him out of the way. And look at this. Uh-oh! Drifter DDT! Going for a pin. Is this over? No! Jesus Christ, tell us how you really feel, whoever it is you are. DJ Plain? And another Gotch pile driver connects. And going for a pin. Is this over? 1, 2, Ace again with the kick out. Going for it one more time. Drifter DDT. Buddy making his feelings known. 1, 2, 3! Buddy is the new Flight of Domination champion! Oh my god! Buddy utilizing every ounce of aggression that he had for Ace and takes the belt away from him. I am surprised to the core. What a match! I think Ace is gonna need to see a doctor after the amount of times that he got his head drilled right into the canvas. 2 gouge pile drivers and 2 drifter DDTs, managing to pick up the win for Buddy Goodfellow, and now he's the reigning YWL Flight of Domination champion. I can't speak today. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. He's not even moving. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and the new YWL Flight of Domination champion, Buddy Goodfellow! Capturing his first championship in years. Buddy Goodfellow is Flight of Domination champion. Please don't change the strap to green. We already have a green strap championship anyway. That was not what I was expecting to see. Viva la raza! Moving on to the next match. This is going to be an interesting bout. This is going to be a match to determine who will be the next contender for the YWL Flight of Domination Championship. And this is going to be a heck of a bout. A 5-way TLC bout. And here comes the first participant. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall as a fatal 5-way TLC bout to determine the #1 contender for the YWL Flight of Domination Championship. Approaching the ring first, from Jamaica, this is Corona Wave Rider. Making his debut a few weeks ago as well, Corona Wave Rider managing... I think this is ladder match rules, Roos. And here comes the other super heavyweight in this match. And there he is. And the next participant in this match, from Belleville, New Jersey, this is Big Boy Brutus! It is indeed Big Boy season, ladies and gentlemen. Brutus making his name well known here in the YWL ever since he debuted. Brutus is looking ready to go. He wants a chance at a title. Of course, he could have had a chance if he had pinned the YWL Open Limit Champion Manface, but that was unfortunate circumstances. Who the heck is this? Notes here. This is a new wrestler. From the looks of it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the next participant in this match. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, this is the self-proclaimed true nature boy, David Rude. The true Nature Boy. David Rude. Looks like this is an interesting take on another wrestler. David Rude, this is his in-ring debut, and he's going up against 5 other guys to determine the #1 contender for the Flight of Domination Championship. David Rude trying to be a little bit too flamboyant here tonight. Ain't that right? Who even is this guy? Oh boy. Here comes a former Flight of Domination champion. The next participant in this match, from an abandoned carnival, this is the leader of the 3-ring Psycho Circus, Fickle, the Carnivorous Clown. Fickle, a 2-time Flight of Domination champion. Also, one of the other terrifying wrestlers that we got in this business. I'm sure it's fine, Blue. Or Bruce. And here comes the final participant. He wants championship gold and he wants it badly. And the final participant in this match, from Glasgow, Scotland, representing the Gallaglass brothers, this is Connor McQuinn! Connor McQuinn, a former Flight of Domination champion as well, and he wants the belt back pretty badly after losing it to Fickle. Before Fickle would lose it to Ace, who just recently lost it to Buddy. Yeah. Connor McQuinn, he's looking ready to go. And the match is underway, and already these 5 are going crazy. And Brutus is trying to go for the ladder and hits Corona with it. And Brutus is already trying to climb the ladder. And Rude is trying to get back, trying to stop him. No, he's trying to stop Connor. And face first, right in the ladder goes Connor. Why isn't nobody going for the ladder? Thank you. And look at the strength of Fickle. Electric chair drop. And Fickle and Connor going at each other. These two, we know each other pretty well. And Corona just going after David Rude. And his legs hit the ladder. I have no idea. And Fickle, he's grabbing the ladder. And Connor's got a chair. And Fickle's going straight for the contract, but didn't exactly get the briefcase. And Corona tossing Connor over. And look at this, Corona. Ooh, stun gun right on the ropes. And David and Connor going straight for Brutus. And Brutus is in trouble. Double chair. It was a double chair, but the chair hit right into the face of Brutus. I thought I thought David was getting another. I thought David had another chair in his hands. I'm terrible with speaking. And look at this. Oh, jumping clothesline from Wave Rider. Corona Wave Rider wanted to make his name known here in the YWL, a former XPWL Super Heavyweight Champion. And I don't know how far back of an original he is compared to Zalanx from earlier tonight. But he is pretty well known in the XPWL. And Fickle going straight for Connor. And ooh, David going straight for Brutus's legs. Looks like they got a ladder set up, and Connor chopping the hell out of Corona's chest. Like, what the hell? Why isn't anybody going straight for Brutus? Well, David is trying to push the ladder off, and whoa. Brutus. And when Brutus got the contract! Brutus managed to grab the contract! Oh gosh. Well, I guess we got our contender. Not the contender I was expecting, but still a contender nonetheless. Brutus is the... buddy, I hope you're prepared for what's in stake. Brutus... I hope David's face isn't crushed. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner and the #1 contender for the YWL Flight of Domination Championship, Big Boy Brutus! Well, I think Buddy's now gonna regret having the title now. And it looks like we got a second match here tonight before the main event. We're gonna be having YWL World Heavyweight Champion Mr. Wright going up against a former YWL Men's Level Up winner, El Guerrero Lobo. This could be a very interesting match. And oh, look at this! Ladies and gentlemen, the following non-title match is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring first, From Minneapolis, Minnesota, he is the reigning YWL World Heavyweight and Perfect Champions, Mr. Right! Mr. Right walking into the ring with 2 titles wrapped around his neck. And holding on to 2 championships that he holds dear. The Perfect Championship, a YWL version specifically for him, since the XPWL Perfect title has become a sanctioned championship, and he hasn't been able to get it back. And here comes the former YWL Men's Level Up winner who had yet to cash in an opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, the next participant in this match, from Hidalgo, Mexico, this is El Guerrero Lobo! The Wolf Warrior, El Guerrero, the Golden Wolf now. Looking around. I can imagine if he gets a win over Mr. Right here tonight, he could probably get a chance at the YWL YWL World Heavyweight Championship in the future. He's probably owed a title opportunity anyway. Former YWL Over the Limit champion himself, though. But Mr. Right still got to worry about a rematch with Nathan Hart in the future, as Nathan Hart is issuing a rematch clause in the next event. Mr. Right. And look at this. Oh! Going straight into a drop kick from El Guerrero, and Right kicking his head, and El Guerrero turning it back, and went for a standing moonsault, but Right got his knees up. And look at this. Snap suplex. Right having a hell of a match with Nathan Hart, as I stated before. Nathan Hart and Mr. Right, 2 long-standing rivals here in the YWL. And when Right won his 3rd YWL World Championship, I believe? No, 2nd. No, it is 3rd. He has held the title before. I just missed the fact that El Guerrero got busted open. I don't think you can see it from underneath the mask, though. And, kick to the midsection! Right trying to play dirty! And El Guerrero got a fire lit up in him for that. Blocks a forearm. And headlock from Right. He pushes him off. Ducks underneath. Jumps over. And, try to go for something, but didn't work out. Gets a stomp to the midsection instead. And pulls the leg. Mr. Right going on the offense. We actually had time to interview Mr. Right after his win over Nathan Hart, and he said he has nothing but respect for Nathan Hart, but at the end of the day, he wanted to be world champion more than him, and he figured that Nathan has held on to the title long enough. I'm sure Nathan Hart doesn't exactly have a problem with Right anyway. I think he just more so has a problem with not being able to be world champion anymore. And look at this, Hurricane Rana into a roll-up. And not even a 1. And Right getting out of the ring. And look at this, gets him off the top rope before he can jump. And, knee to the midsection. Or knee to the head. Why did I say midsection? I am so stupid right now. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this. Oh, Fisherman's Buster! And look at this. Oh, a drop kick from right. And another one right after. And crossbody shortly after. Wright is on a roll here. Little jawbreaker from El Guerrero. And look at this. Float over into a sit-out powerbomb. El Guerrero is going crazy. Look at this. Uh-oh. Going for Marco de Lobo. 1, 2. And only a 2. El Guerrero thought he had it. And a flying forearm. And an elbow right after. Right. He does not want to lose this match. Ooh. What a back suplex. Wait, oh, look at this. Wright's got a sleeper hold. And trying to break out of it, and does so. Oh, look at this. Getting out of El Guerrero's grip here. Irish whip. Ducks underneath. Jumps over. And back body drop. Right now going for a pin. And, ooh. And El Guerrero gonna pick up Mr. Wright and going for a double axe handle. And look at this. Leg DDT. Wright's just in trouble here. And in the corner, though. Ooh, punch to the face. Chop. Another chop. Jawbreaker. And look at this, another float over, sit-out powerbomb. And looking to try to go for Marco de Lobo yet again. And hits it! 1, 2, 3. He got a pin over the champion! El Guerrero wants an opportunity badly. What a bout. Not what I expected. But Wright did not make it easy for him at the end of the day. El Guerrero just really wanted a chance at the world title. And I think he got that opportunity pinning the champion. But who knows? We're going to have to see what happens. Well, Guerrero was just ready for Mr. Wright here. I don't think I've seen anybody be able to counter the moves that Mr. Wright was doing. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, El Guerrero Lobo! El Guerrero Lobo with a hell of a win. Alright, Mike, actually kind of looking a little bit disappointed, though. I don't blame him, but at the same time, he had nothing to be ashamed about. This is a heck of a good match. Ignore that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the main event here tonight. We got a title, we got a, shoot. Cannot speak right now. We have the YWL Women's International title on the line. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is the main event of the night and is for the YWL Women's International Championship. And oh boy. And here comes the former champion. Walking down to the ring. Ray is not looking too happy, but she's got to be at least happy about the fact that she's going up to try to recapture the championship that she lost back in December of Desolation. Ray Crusher, one half of the Crusher twins as well. Both her and Sadie, a hell of a tag team, former tag team champions. Ray Crusher and Sadie managing to capture single success. But Ray Crusher was holding on to the YWL Women's International title for so long at this rate. But only to lose it back in December Desolation to Banja Spy, who was the current champion. Speaking of which, there she is. Banja Spy holding on to that championship. A former two-time YWL Iron Women's Champion in her own right, and also now the current YWL Women's International Champion. Ever since leaving XPWL, while she has accomplished some bits here in the over at the XPWL, I gotta admit, and I'm sure Mark would probably admit as well, now frickin' Banja Spy was able to get more success here in the YWL when it came to championship gold. And she proudly shares shows off the championship with a lot of honor, as she is a former, as she is holding on. She does not want to lose that championship. Now we go for the, we are here for the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger. From Bay City, Michigan, she is one half of the Crusher twins. This is Ray Crusher. And her opponent, the champion. From Equestria, she is the reigning YWL Women's International Champion, the Sweet Drop Shuriken, Banja Spy. Banja has a lot in stake for this match. And to a certain degree. So does Ray, because I don't know if she'll be able to get a rematch after this, if she does lose this bout. And I guess that's why she's so nervous about this match. And immediately, Banja taking her down. And Ray pushing her off. And picking her up. And look at this! Running European uppercut! Elegant and finesse with the moves that Banja Spy is able to do. Oh! What is Ainzaguri, though, from Ray Crusher. And look at this. Ray Crusher's just trying to humiliate Banja Spy, doing push-ups while attacking her. And look at this. Oh! What a DDT. There's Schwip right into the corner. And what a splash. And look at the try, do it again! It does so! And, short arm clothesline. Ray Crusher has the aggression up to 1,000,000 right now. And Banja's got to be careful about that. Ray Crusher, another one of the hard-hitting wrestlers here in the YWL's women's division. And at the same point, one of the most aggressive. He's got her up and sending Banja right into the top turnbuckle. And running knee, and now Banja's been busted open. And what a splash. Ray Crusher, what is she doing? And, misses the elbow that time. Ducks underneath. Jumps over. Back elbow. And, misses that elbow. And, look at this. Pump handle exploder! And Ray gonna try to pick Banja up, but Banja with the uppercut, and there's a running European uppercut. And look at this super kick! And wait, Banja taking off the top turnbuckle. And look at this. Going for a suplex. Wait, no! Backstabber! 1, 2, and Ray Crusher kicks out. And the referee coming the top of the turnbuckle back on. And look at this! Oh! Frankensteiner! 1, 2, and only a 2. And Banja trying to get back up. I think Ray was about to go for the Crusher recliner, but no, turns it around. And look at this. Screwdriver! Dropping her head right onto the mat, going for a pin. And Banja kicks out. Going for a powerbomb, but wait, Banja getting out of it pretty quickly. And look at this. Neck breaker. Some kind of neck breaker. And a back suplex. Over the top rope, and ooh! Stun gun! And up onto the top rope comes Banja. And look at this! Whisper to the wind of some sort! Banja, we don't usually see her do something like that. But I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. And, oh, Ray! Way too far away for Banja to even land on Banja. Ooh. Knees to the midsection, and Ray is not looking too comfortable. Oh, sending Banja back into the ring, though. Look at this. Oh, trying to go for a back suplex, but oh, turn it into a bulldog. Banja now going to go for a pin. 1, 2. And Ray Crusher kicks out at 2 yet again. Punch the midsection. Oh, look at this super kick! We're gonna go for the backstabber yet again. No! And, oh, catches her though with a German suplex. Ray has never been in this kind of trouble before. No, stun gun yet again. And splash from the top rope onto the steel floor. Back into the ring goes Banja. And look at this. Oh, jeez! What a slam! I'm gonna go for something here, but Banja gets out of it. And going for one for a body slam, but no, into a back suplex from Ray Crusher. Ooh, knee to the midsection, or knee to the face. Forearm. And measuring Ray. Going for the suplex. Nope. Into a backstabber. 1, 2. And Ray kicks out again. And electric chair drop. And oh, Banja with one of her own, this time into the hard floor. Back in the ring goes Ray Crusher. Look at this, Banja now going for a splash off the top. 1, 2, and Banja retains. What a bout between these two. But unfortunately, Ray Crusher just couldn't retain the title. Banja is making it clear she wants to keep the championship for a long time. These two managing to tear the house down for the main event of the show. But man, aggression and agility between these two. Banja just didn't want to lose. Ray Crusher just was refusing to lose. But unfortunately, Ray Crusher was just wasn't hungry enough anymore. Or at least compared to Banja. What a match. Ray Crusher, she had to be pretty low on gas by the time she went for that splash. Jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, and still the YWL Women's International Champion, Banja Spy! Banja Spy, what a victory! She is certainly going to be a heck of a champion for the long time. Well, nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this episode of YWL Saturday Night Meltdown. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know when we'll be streaming next for Friday Night for Friday Night Fighter Fest or the next Saturday Night Meltdown. But nevertheless, we hope you guys enjoyed the show and hope that this made up for the lack of content. Be sure to also be on the lookout for XPWL Grab for Glory later down the line. And if you also want to turn into more into other wrestling action as well, be sure to check out ACW when you get the chance. And ACW. I think I said ACW, right? If I didn't, then there's ACW and XPWL. My brain's also not working very well. They have a consistent streaming schedule compared to me. As well as I can't speak. I'm sorry. As well as if you also want to check out more women's wrestling action, be sure to also check out GCA and NW like Soul Real Wrestling and NWLW. Be sure to check them out. And we hope you guys come back for YWL in the near future. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, we'll see ya. God, I'm terrible at talking.